Welcome to Off Duty. I'm Kelsey Hubbard. We now turn to another episode of this from Elizabeth Holmes. Neon is the color of the season, and she shows us how to wear some neon accessories, just in case you're not willing to take on the full neon look.
Hi there, I'm Elizabeth Holmes of the Wall Street Journal, and this is how you rock neon accessories. Neon is hands down the color story of the season, seen on runways from Jill Sander to Nanette Lepore. But if you're like me and you're not quite ready to rock a full-on neon look, a la Nicki Minaj or Katy Perry, you might want to dip your toe into the fluorescent waters with neon accessories. To find out more, we've come to Story, a new retail concept that rotates brands every month or so. Bobble Bar is one of the featured brands right now, and co-founder Daniela Yakubevsky is here to show us. So, if you're like me and you're a little bit nervous and you're not sure, where do you start with bright colors?
Well, I think what's great about accessories is, what you mentioned, it's really easy to experiment and it's easy to add a small pop of color. So what we like to say is if you're a beginner, start with neutrals and basics and clean lines. And I think this is a great place to start. And you can do something small. You can start with perhaps a little wrap bracelet and a pop of yellow, and this is something you can put on. It adds a little bit of punch to your outfit. It's a great way to add a pop of color. Another great silhouette is this stud earring in, a bright pop of neon pink. So if you wanted to do sort of a very simple, small silhouette, something that's easy for anybody to wear are these little touches of neon.
Okay, so if we're gonna kick it up a notch and get a little braver, then where do we go?
Let's get crazy. If you're working with a neutral palette, you can afford to experiment with a bolder silhouette. Maybe you want to do sort of a bold drop earring, and this is a really fun party look that you can put with sleek lines and neutral colors, and you can infuse neon without running into the problem of looking like, 80s fashion victim gone wrong. You can also do sort of a layered statement necklace look.
Okay,
again,
obsessed with this. I have to try this on.
Yeah, you can definitely put this on.
This is
and
amazing.
I think because you're working in the same colorway, it's okay to mix and match and layer a little bit, and it's gonna look great, and it's gonna give a little bit of a pop to what you're wearing.
So, are there any colors that don't go together in the neon palette? It seems like everything is pretty complementary.
Well, I think you want to be a little bit careful, and you also want to be mindful of what you're wearing. If you want to mix different pieces of jewelry, a good rule of thumb is just to always stay within the same colorway. So for example, you might want to take some bangles and a bracelet here and there, and these are all in the same colorway, and it's going to look good, as a set. If your palette is more neutral, something like a chambray shirt, this is something wonderful where you can pop, this kind of has the mixing of colors built in, or similar to the necklace I'm wearing, which is already color blocked. You really get multiple colors.
It does it for you.
It
That's
does it
awesome.
for you.
So you
It
don't
does
have
all
to
the
think.
work.
I love that this
Exactly.
it has green and orange and pink and yellow all in one. Should you stick with like one? I mean, obviously here I'm wearing 2 necklaces and 5 bracelets. Is this a little
so
much?
I would say that's a little overkill.
Okay.
I think the bracelet look is really fun, and I would maybe mix that with, a little stud earring, so nothing too bold. If you're feeling really adventurous, maybe do 2 bracelets, and you can do a really bold drop earring, for example.
Oh, those are
These are
stunning.
really fun. This is one of our most popular sellers.
So tell me about these. These are stunning.
Yeah, so these are really fun. This is a really great deco collar necklace, which we're seeing those are really big trends, both deco and collar. And then to have the neon, this is sort of a 1, 2, 3 punch to really dress up your outfit. This is a fun thing you could put on over this striped top, or even you could put with a very sleek, neutral colored sheath and just immediately be very in vogue. It's a very easy statement.
I love that you can be trendy, like so easy. It's something that I feel like can be dressy, but you could also take a casual outfit and give it a little pop too.
Absolutely. You can really just sort of add a pop of color without feeling like you have to wear an armful of neon.
It's just like a sign to the world, like, hey, I'm kind of fun, right?
Yeah. Hey, I know what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm wearing neon.
So I think we should take our neon jewelry and like go have a drink or something.
I agree. Cocktails for everybody.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Daniela.
you.
For more tips, tricks, and the latest style news, keep it at youtube.com/WSJ. You can find me on Twitter at eHolmesWSJ.
Earlier this week, Wall Street Journal Asia scored an exclusive interview with former NBA star Yao Ming. He discussed his business goals, philanthropic endeavors, and even gave a little advice to rising star Jeremy Lin. Here's a clip.
You and your wife were both basketball players. Do you want your daughter to be a basketball player?
It's totally up to her. just like my parents is up to me. I would say, you know, if that's her choice, I was supporting her, and if not, you know, I think interesting is the best teacher for a child.
Have you taught her yet?
No, but we play ball a lot with her. Well, just small basketball, small balls, you know. Just let her shoot around and running around, keep the activity. It's fun.
You obviously attract a lot of attention wherever you go. I was at the Boao Forum in Hainan Island where I saw you, and every second people are taking pictures of you. That must, as much as it helps your charitable work, that must be difficult at times.
Just getting used to it. After over 10 years being a target, I mean not target, but it's like a main focus on the public. I'm getting used to it, and I would treat this more like a responsibility. You know, so you have to behave yourself, and you know, watch your talk and your act, and you know, people look up to you. I have to more patient on everything.
We were talking about basketball in China, and I'm curious to ask you, could a Jeremy Lin succeed in China?
You know, I said that before, and I will say it again. You know, his succeed is very surprised me, honestly. You know, I don't want to hide that. You know, and I'm happy about that. And I think he already inspired a lot of people, including me. And talk about the future success, it's all depend on himself. And you know, he was facing more challenge in the next season, and where he continue or when he hit the wall, I have no idea. But I would say what he did already inspired a lot of people, and he already put his name on the wall of put his name on the basketball.
What is the advice that you would give to him?
I know he just had a knee injury. You know, I wish him have a speed recovery, but not too speed. You know,
Take your time.
Take your time.
Thanks for watching Off Duty. I'm Kelsey Hubbard. Don't forget to click above to subscribe and stay tuned to WSJ's Off Duty YouTube channel for more video content. We'll see you next time.